Islam. It is the 14th of July, Dwayne Arrington-Bey. How are you doing? I hope well. Just got to put some lotion on my neck. I've been out here. Let's see what time is it. Sunbathing for, oh yeah, it's about the time, about 3 hours. I'm about to go in. I did a little bit of meditation, not too much. But relaxing my mind was good. I need to do more. One of the things that I was connecting the thoughts with, or my thoughts was, let's see, hold on. I know today I didn't even think about, I'm about to wash my hair again and lock it. But one of the things I was thinking about is how we are among the unclean spirits. They're really unclean. And they do a lot to try to keep the vibrations of the earth low and to promote a society of false reality. A lot. So, for instance, if a Negro, black, or someone that has dreadlocks, I call them, when they're not divinely representing themselves and they are walking around saying I paid, or the females are trying to aggressively engage, 9 times out of 10 they're dreadful. So I say those that have dreadlocks. Or that could be that speak Spanish. We're dealing with spirit, unclean spirits. So sometimes when I come out here and one come out and just act like they're doing something and start saying code words, I know it's like such as we paid or I paid. That's just a way of trying to promote or encourage bondage. Whatever they can do to get my thoughts or an awakening where they accept a form acceptance of bondage, because they know that the earth, the universe was created in freedom. Freedom is connected to love. Love is connected to freedom. So how can bondage be included in that unless you are opposite or operating opposite outside of what the divine laws are? Okay, that means you are I feel that I'm trying to demonstrate or convey a message that these unclean spirits are navigating against laws that are divine and righteous. All right, hence unclean demonic spirits. So this is not the first time this has been documented, but what I find in the Holy Bible, because you spoke of the Holy Bible in your tweets, I think it was yesterday, is different things that in Matthew and Jesus would speak of. He even said that when his disciples are go to different towns, or if they are in court, don't think about what you say. Wait till I think it was, I forgot which chapter it was, but he was, what I got from the chapter or the verse, that he was saying that I will speak through you, and the words I speak will be of me. And so when I think of that, I think of that's just your highest self, which is Allah. All right. And that's the same when Prophet Noble Drew Ali says, when these words I speak, this is spirit talking. All right, which is Allah. Allah is the authority. Allah is law. Okay, so these unclean spirits that are demonic and very filthy, all right, if they are not harmonizing with the divine laws of freedom, all right, and love, then they are navigating and operating against the divine righteous laws that the earth, the universe is made of. That's why they behave in a savage, unclean manner, but yet they try to justify it and make it look civilized. It's like watching a movie. The movies are good at demonstrating a false reality. So you have some of these unclean spirits living up and actually demonstrating like a movie, because they are in a false reality. And so that which is unclean will go through the extreme to promote bondage, promote their way of life, to promote why they cause harm. So those are my thoughts. Also, my thoughts were about the higher self in those Moors that have not valued the higher self, and have possibly sold out their higher self. So we all can do it. In a moment, we can sell out our higher self by different things we do. But I think as a soul, there's a certain extent that we can go where we start to sell out our higher self so much that we actually enjoy it. Okay? So once we get to the point where we're enjoying enjoying, enjoying causing harm, or justifying what's going on, using different words, a law that is not justifiable according to Allah, according to Holy Quran Circle 7. When we start, when those that sell their highest self, their sacred highest self, the mother of virtue, love and right, start to demonstrate the same state of mind as that which is definitely unclean, then 9 times out of 10 they might have done things so many times, possibly, I don't know. This is what I see as an awakening soul, where they can't come back from. So maybe they could possibly only raise their frequency to a certain extent. Okay, so they can teach about raising their frequency, but all the while they might be harboring jealousy because they know they sold out their highest selves for whatever reason. Maybe to obtain wealth on the physical plane in this lifetime, sexual pleasures, whatever they've done, they have done it and thinking that this is what they wanted to do, and by them not having possibly the strength or the knowledge, I'm not sure, to understand that everything flows in divine energies of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. You don't have to sell out your higher self to obtain riches, because through your highest self, all that is coming is ordained to you, because that is connected to Allah. It's already prophesied. It's already, all we have to do is walk through prophecy and see what Allah has. You don't have to cause harm. You don't have to do so many things that are against the divine natural laws of righteousness. You don't. But so it makes me question those that say that they are masters, and yet they have still attuned to their lower self, and they seem to, and they justify attuning to their lower self through using the word law, L-A-W, or God, calling themselves God and goddesses. It makes me think, as an awakening soul, that they have done it so many times that they cannot raise their frequency but so high. So they might not ever understand or have understanding or overstanding why they should not cause harm. And so maybe that's the cleansing that's keep coming to me about cleansing. Because I know for me, I'm cleansing myself. And I feel my consciousness does not sit right when I cause harm through thoughts, even when I feel it's justifiable because I'm trying to defend myself. Something is telling me to stay strong and keep focusing on the alchemy of the highest self. Okay? Don't connect to the lower self to obtain knowledge. Islam, because it's already been ordained, prophesied that this knowledge is returning to us. Don't force it. Don't rush it, because it's already been ordained by Allah and prophesied that it's going to flow to us naturally. So we are in prophecy. Those are my thoughts right now. Islam.